Hey, have you ever had a bad table tennis tournament experience? I know I have. Welcome to Table Tennis Philosophy. There's so many things that could possibly go wrong in a tournament, and I'm really getting a lot of information about how bad the major tournaments in the United States have been, and there's there's a few things it brings to mind. If you're running a table tennis club, or you're a member of a table tennis club, or you have any thoughts about what a good table tennis club should be, I think it really comes down to just really a few things. You know, what are the priorities of the club that you're a member of? Are they going to run a tournament and not ensure that it's run well? I've got some sympathy for tournament directors. I've not really been a tournament director myself. I've run some leagues, and even in that kind of thing, a lot of things can go wrong. People can get upset over little things. Mistakes can be made. Computers can crash. There's any number of things that can go wrong. All the more reason that when you are organizing a tournament that you give yourself as much wiggle room and allow for knowing that things will go wrong to make the tournament run as smoothly as possible. It seems to me that if you're a member of a table tennis organization, if you live in the United States, if you're a member of USATT, the priorities of USA Table Tennis should be the members, the people that spend their money to support USA Table Tennis. Supposedly, USA Table Tennis supports those players, but it doesn't always work out that way. If they run numerous tournaments that are just absolute disasters, and if you want to get a full report on how bad a tournament can be, you should read Larry Hodge's blog. The most recent one is a pretty horrible description of a major tournament that went wrong in very nearly every possible way I could even imagine. Personally, for me, I've had situations where I had made a trip to an out-of-state tournament, and my goal had been to get back into tournament play as many matches as I possibly could, and this tournament seemed to fit the bill. The original format was to play matches in the morning, go into a group in the afternoon and play afternoon matches. As it turned out, they completely changed it when I arrived, and if you weren't one of the top two people in your group, coming out of that morning session, your day was over. And maybe not a big deal if you happen to be a member of that club and you only went, if you lived 5 minutes away. I had gone 500 miles, had a motel room, flight, really spent over $1,000 to go down and play 5 matches, one of which I won. But the point being, I mean, I don't know that I would have felt that much better had I had a more successful morning. I guess I probably would have. I might have let this ride a little bit more, but it's really frustrating to sign up for one thing and have something else be the case. And so in my mind, it was like, yeah, it only cost $50 to play in the tournament, but it cost well over $1,000 for me to actually attend, and I did not get at all what I was looking for. Like I said, I had been away from tournaments for a while. More than winning or losing, my goal was to play a lot of matches, get my feet back under me, and basically ended up getting half of what I had signed up for, and I'd signed up specifically for what was on the entry form. Had another situation locally, club here did not specify some information on their entry form. I withdrew and asked that my fee be refunded to me, and absolutely refused. There was no consideration whatsoever, and I felt I had a legitimate reason, given that what they were asking for their requirements of the tournament were not on the entry form. And so again, as a case of bait and switch on the tournament, as far as I was concerned. Now, I did take this this particular one as a grievance to USATT, which is, now I'm going to have another gripe with USATT. In this situation, it was going to cost, I believe, $250 to file a grievance about anything. And some of the people I talked with were helpful, but in the end, it was going to be, if I didn't win my grievance, and which I easily, readily say there were two sides to the story. If I didn't win the grievance, I was out $250 plus the $150 that I paid for the tournament. In the end, it seemed like it really wasn't worth fighting that battle, but it will forever color my feeling about the members of that, well, not the members, the leadership of that particular club. And I personally don't feel led to support any more of their tournaments just based on that. So would they have been better off to give me $150 and keep me happy? I think so. I'm making this video, and I know a lot of people in the Atlanta area know exactly what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about. So it really, your club, if the priority is the membership, keeping the members happy, rather than making a few more dollars on a tournament, you've probably got a good club. As far as refunds go, in the situation, and I used to be president of the club that I'm talking about, had the situation been reversed, there's no question in my mind, there would have been a refund given, no questions asked. And it's not really about the money as much as about how me as somebody who signed up for the tournament was treated. And I thought I was treated very badly, and you only have to have one or two of those things happen, and you'll that's going to affect how you feel about an organization for a while. Unfortunately, USATT is burning bridges left and right, and it's really, I mean, just based on the information I'm getting, I can't imagine signing up for any of the major tournaments. You're talking about a lot of money to get there, and to have a bad experience where things don't run on time. Just like I said, read the Larry Hodges blog on all the things that went wrong at the U.S. Open. It's amazing, and it's an embarrassment to table tennis in the United States. So that's a lot of griping from me, and I just had to get that off my chest. I might as well start the new year with a clean slate, and curious if anybody can share their either good or bad tournament experiences. I'm not going to go into this totally negative. I always want to put in a good word for where clubs are doing things right. Athens, Georgia table tennis, very impressed with the job Sean O'Connell's doing. I'm not even a member, and I get a full financial report sent to me just because I've been there and I've supported them, and I'm sort of and I've attended their tournaments. And by the way, their tournaments were run great, small but well run, and so I'll share that when a club is doing something really, really well. Definitely want to share it, and never have any question that where the priorities are with a club like that. Unfortunately, priorities are completely backwards in a lot of places in table tennis. I don't know if your experiences are anything like that, but feel free to comment. I'd be curious. Anyway, and if you think I'm just griping, and you're that's okay. Let me know that too, because I probably am. But that's the best I can explain that whole situation. I'm hoping that in the future the tournaments will run much, much smoother. Thanks a lot. See you next time.